Alright, Jose Monkey, where am I?
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Finding this location was a fun challenge. There aren't really a lot of clues here, but fortunately, there was enough information to help me find it relatively quickly. So what can we see? This person starts the video asking to be found as they're walking across a bridge that overlooks, what else, a parking lot. We can see a few very distinctive buildings in this video. We've got this one here across the parking lot. Also this very colorful building here with the ramp on the side. And way down at the end of this street, we can just barely see that there's what appears to be a church that has a very distinctive front. I'll come back to that. We can see some cars driving on the street here, and there are some license plates visible, but I wasn't really able to make out any details. The best I could say is that they're light-colored plates, and we have front plates, which helps to rule out about 20 or so states, mostly in the southeastern US. Now there were a couple clues here that were a little less obvious. At the very start of the video, we can very briefly see that on this bridge, there's what appears to be a plaque. The plaque has some writing on it, and it looks like a date. I thought it might say 1918, but I wasn't 100% sure. In the parking lot below, we can also see a dumpster that says USA on it.
Yo, is that like a political statement?
I'm just trying to tell you what the dumpster says, man. Anyway, there's also a phone number on the dumpster, but I wasn't really able to read it. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so I started with the dumpster, because I figured if I could find a dumpster company, that might help me narrow it down to a rough area. So I googled USA dumpster, and right away I got results for USA Waste and Recycling. Their website told me that they are a waste and recycling solutions company offering services in Connecticut, Western Massachusetts, and Westchester County, New York. Okay, so that helps. I wondered if I could use that information plus the information from the bridge to find this place. Like maybe if I searched in those states for bridges that were built in 1918, maybe I could find it. But I spent a bit of time trying to do that, and I wasn't able to find it that way. So I went back to the video. And when I did, I spotted a clue I had missed the first time around. When the person shows us the view down the street, we can see that there is a bus. Now it's very difficult to make out any of the details, but I knew if I could figure out what kind of bus that was, that might be helpful in figuring out the location. So I just started looking for images of buses in the states in which USA Waste and Recycling operated. I started in Connecticut because that's where USA Waste is headquartered. And I looked at a bunch of images of buses, but I didn't find it there. So I tried Massachusetts next. And as I was looking at those results, I saw this bus. That is a PVTA bus. And I was pretty sure it was a match. PVTA is the Pioneer Valley Transit Authority. They're one of the largest regional transit authorities in Massachusetts, and they operate buses in 24 different communities. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I pulled up the page on their website that showed their various different bus routes. Now I knew I could look at those individual bus routes, and eventually I'd find it that way, but I wanted to try something a little different. I just started going through the list of the cities that those buses served, and I pulled up each one on Google Maps. Now if you view the entry for a particular city on Google Maps, it will often show you photos that were taken in that city. And I was hoping that if I picked the right city, I might see photos of one of the distinctive buildings that we saw in the video. So I started looking at different cities, Springfield, Amherst, and I didn't find anything right away. But when I pulled up Northampton, I saw this. That's our church. And guys, that was it. You were on this bridge in Northampton, Massachusetts. I used Google Street View to confirm everything. Here's distinctive building number 1 across the parking lot. Also that one near the road with the ramp. And I was able to get a better look at that plaque, which I realized said 1948, not 1918. So I was barking up the wrong tree on that one. Fortunately, that bus helped us find this place.
So I guess you could say that bro got busted.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And this time it was actually a place I just found the other day. This is closest to the place I showed you guys last week in Ware, Massachusetts. That's only about 15 miles or 25 kilometers away from this spot. By the way, if you're still working on the video that I posted for you guys on Friday, where I asked you to figure out where I was, here's a hint. The location in today's video is less than 50 miles from the place in my video. I'll be back next time to reveal what that location was. Until then, go check out the map of all the places I've found for you guys so far from the videos that you sent me. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that, on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.